Hello everyone, welcome back to Outer Wilds. When did I last play this? I don't know, beginning of the year? Sometime late last year? I don't remember. Oh, get that mouse cursor out of here. The expansion, I don't know when it came out, a while ago, before I played the original, I think. For sure. But I just didn't really want to get back into Outer Wilds right away, but now it seems like an okay time. And, you know, it was on sale, so why not? So I don't, just like the original Outer Wilds, I knew basically nothing about it going in, except that it was some kind of space archaeology game. I don't really know anything about what's happening in this expansion either, except that it told me to go check out the museum when I started up the game. So I guess that's where all the new stuff is. Let's see if I remember how to play. Okay, so it's still like the same thing happening, right? Like at the beginning of every day, that blows up and so on, right? Yeah, by the way, spoilers here for the original series. Don't start watching this if you haven't seen Outer Wilds before, I imagine. Well, normally I would go there, wouldn't I? But no, today I want to go to the museum, which... Actually, what am I... Yes, we'll just go to my ship, grab the jetpack, and that should be an even easier way to get to the museum, right? Or faster. I'm just so used to like jumping straight into the ship and taking off, but today that's apparently not what I'm doing. So give me the ship, or the jetpack. I'm out of here. I'm fairly sure the observatory is the museum, right? Yeah. Can I pop in through the roof if I want? I can. Okay. Good to know. This is not the most efficient way to get to the front door of the museum, but okay. So what is all this stuff? Here's where the big old Nomai statue was. Is this the quantum thing? Yeah, so yeah, okay, I remember all that. My ship is that way. Here's the anglerfish. It's been a few months. I assume that whatever new thing is here will be sort of obvious. Is this... I don't remember this, but it probably... Oh no, it says new exhibit. The radio tower on Timber Hearth was built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite, and to this day, still houses the first ever photos taken of the entire solar system. Okay. These photos were made possible by the deep space satellite's unusual vertical orbit. Is it a vertical orbit? That's probably the wrong word, right? It's like, it's, what do you call it when there's a right angle? It's like an orthogonal orbit. You might even call it polar, as a reference to, like, polar orbits around the planets. Vertical's a little weird. But I don't know, I'm not an astrophysicist. Maybe they talk about the solar plane that way. It's now responsible for generating a real-time solar system map used by newest astronauts. So, yes, I see. Can I look at where it is, or... I don't see a way to interact with, or even discover, like... 'Cause it looks like it should be right there, yeah? There it is, like it's clearly in that... Do I have to go fly to it? I mean, I can have a go at that. Why exactly am I going out through the ceiling again? It's kind of hard. It's a lot easier to go down, right? The jetpack is not especially powerful on a high-gravity planet like this one, but I think we could make it up that high if we wanted, right? Yeah. Oops. Got to be careful to navigate properly as well. Okay, so this was maybe not the most efficient or easy thing I could have done, but I didn't want to have to figure out how to navigate the village from the ground. Oh, hello. What was that? That was not the thing we're recently learning about, but the satellite that goes around this planet taking pictures regularly. Okay, maybe overshot that one. There we go. So, is there a new entry about this thing, or what? No. Well, okay, I guess we learned about two things, right? We learned about the... Oh, no, how do I refuel the... There we go. Oh, actually, maybe does my map of Timber Hearth know this stuff? I don't know. I'm just going to take off and see. Is that how you take off? It's been so long. Okay. So, but there should be a radio tower somewhere on the planet. I don't remember that river. I assume it was there before and I just never noticed. But it could be new. So it connects up to this geyser and stuff. Like, it would make sense for there to be a river there. But is that the radio tower, or is it just a big tree? It's a really small planet. Okay, this is... What is this? And remind me, how do I switch? Is it like... No. I don't remember how to switch to, There we go, landing view. That gets the... So I remember that. That's the cove, but I want to see... Now this is like the Quantum Grove or something, right? I wanted to see what this was, this thing here. I assume it's something I've seen before. And that I've just forgotten. Alright, good enough. Good! Jumped back into the ship accidentally. So what is this place? Oh, is this maybe like one of the places you can get spit out when you're using the geysers for transport? Like this is the area under the geysers, maybe? Oh, it's just another part of Quantum Grove that I never went to? Or don't remember going to? Okay. Fine. Nothing to see here, as I suspected. Since it doesn't really match up with what we were actually looking for. Okay, let's take back off. And just have a little survey of the planet. So there's the warp thingy. And the Nomai mining site. That's a radio tower, right? That's not just a big weird tree? Come on. I'm so bad at piloting. I don't understand the perspective I have right now. I thought it usually corrected itself, like oriented the craft properly when you were in landing mode instead of making you do it, but okay. This seems to be where I think I wanted to go. Unidentified signal. Triangle, right? I guess this is how I was supposed to find it, right? Was use this to scan around and then fly towards the signal rather than just flying over the entire planet and eyeballing it. Okay, fine. Satellite angle 248 degrees. Okay. 350, so I guess that, which is basically 0. So that's within the solar plane. 248 is about 2/3 of the way. Okay, I guess. And this is 40. Huh. And we're recording. It's been 2 days since the launch of the Deep Space Satellite, and I'm about to view the first batch of photos. Let the record show that on this historic day, Outer Wild Ventures has... Ah, they're printing, here they come. Stars above, will you look at that? There's Brittle Hollow. And look there, that's Hollow's lantern. And Giant's Deep, and the Quantum Moon, speechless, completely speechless. Every single astral body in our magnificent solar system, looking stunning from every angle in each of these 3 images. In color, no less. Now, this is art. I can stare at these photos forever. Doesn't Timber Hearth look tiny from... Wait a minute, what is that? That's not even possible. Am I interpreting this correctly? Even stranger, doesn't show up in either of the other photos, just this one. Well, must have been an equipment malfunction, I suppose. Only sensible explanation. I'll radio Gabbro and ask him to go examine the satellite's lens for defects. Okay, so... They found... Who was that, by the way? It sounded like Chert. Very excitable. So they found something cool, and we're like... And they didn't believe the measurements, so they went to check out the satellite. Well, that's cool. That's where I wanted to go anyway, right? Although... I just want to escape gravity of all the planets for a minute so I can, like, look around. So... Actually... Yeah, Deep Space Radio is where I should be looking, right? That way. Very far away. Sorry, there was something weird in the top left corner, and I was checking whether it was, like a planet I was about to smash into, but no, it's just part of the cockpit. Okay, where it's... Can I, like... set autopilot on that? 'Cause it's hard to stay pointed directly at it. Like, we're making progress on it? We're getting closer? Wait, where did it go? I lost it. There. Oh, and just for a second, there was something I could even, autopilot, maybe? Come on. I'm sure there's a better way to do this. Ah! It's saying I just left the solar system. That's the radio tower, very far away from me, sure. I mean, fine, I can't go check it out because it's very far away. It's out of the solar plane that I'm usually allowed to explore. What exactly is my... Autopilot is okay. It's taking me back into the solar system, I guess. Which means autopiloting towards the sun, which is a little bit scary. But as you can see, now that I'm back in the solar system, it's firing in reverse so that we won't fall into the sun, so that's fine. But how am I supposed to go check it out? So that's just the radio tower. That's like interloper, right? How do I... Yeah. That's the radio tower again. See, that's where I want to go. Oh my gosh, look how high I am. I mean, like... You're not allowed to go so far out from... Well... You know, maybe I shouldn't go check it out yet. What I could do instead... would be... Where is... Gabbro is the one on... Giant's Deep, right? Let me just double check that. Because Gabbro went and checked it out, right? So if we look at what the radio tower has to say... View entry... Oh, I could mark its location as well. I don't think that'll be useful, but we'll see what it does. It would have helped me do what I was trying to do anyway. Oh, that's the location of the radio tower. I don't care about that. But they talked to Gabbro, so how do I... Giant's Deep, yeah, so... If I mark that on the map, for example, I can go say hi to Gabbro and see if he has anything to say about what happened when he checked out the satellite. Or maybe there was something more I was supposed to learn at the museum while I was there. We'll see. I also wonder how well all of this ties into like the story of the main game. Like if I had bought the expansion before starting the main game, would it all fit together nicely, or is it this totally separate tree that you don't get till later? I don't know. We're gonna smash right into the probe, practically. Not quite, I guess. Okay, you can... Yeah, let's go on in. So Gabbro... Which side is Gabbro on, exactly? Looks like the other side. Well, actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, might be... Might be right under us. Yeah, I think so. Remind me... Okay, I don't want to be in landing mode yet. Yeah, there's Gabbro's Island. So if we could just land right here. Why is my orientation so bad in landing mode? That isn't a problem I remember having before. Wearing the suit? Yep, okay, let's get out. Now, this isn't the part of the island Gabbro is on, but I don't recall there being much to this island, so I just took the easy landing spot. Hello, Gabbro. Oh, a photo of you inside the old radio tower. Hornfeld sent me to check the deep space satellite. Old Spacey might be malfunctioning, but it wasn't. Okay. How it got a shot of my beautiful face, come to think of it. I didn't actually notice the photo of Gabbro. I always thought it was kind of sweet that the best way to find Old Spacey is to use a map that's generated by the satellite itself. Good old Deep Space satellite. Why didn't you think it was broken? Didn't say why. Weird pictures. Yep. Jump in your ship and use your solar system map to lock onto the satellite. Well, yeah. Okay. The map, yes. Jump. Yeah. Okay. I tried to do that, but it wasn't on the map, right? Did I have to talk to Gabbro first? Or did I genuinely miss it somehow? So, are we talking... We're not talking about this map, right? Because this isn't exactly a map. And also, it's not there. This map? No. You said the one built into my suit, kind of, right? So... I'm confused. Tell me one more time, Gabbro. Like, I did... It turns out I did get a head injury. And have forgotten how to use my suit. Press of a button. Yes. Okay. You can... Like, I know this. I have found the thing. It's there. Ish, right? Like, it's that red thing, maybe? But how do I then go to it? Like, I can't use this to lock onto anything else. And you said I can. Oh, we're going into space today. That's a bad place to be. I would really like to relax and have a hammock under me. Well, I'll just try not to get crushed, I guess. Or break an ankle. That looks like we're fine. Yeah. Oh, I don't care about your ship. Use a map. I have a map? Opens with the press of a button. Yes, I understand. You can jump into your ship and use your solar system map. So I can only do it when I'm in the ship? That's something I didn't know I could do. Oh, hello. Don't go in there. Also, I found out from watching a video that there's multiple ways to use this thing. You can somehow... Okay, hang on. There's like... I have to tab out to get... Okay, so... When you've got this thing equipped... You can somehow, like, just take pictures without using the scout, but using this thing. Yeah, so I can just... You can just do this to see what's directly in front of you. I always use the scout to do that. Okay, so from here... I had no idea. Thanks, Gabbro, I guess. Except you made me sound like a concussed idiot for not knowing it. It was there a second ago. It's right, yeah, it's there. So now... I can actually aim for that? Is that right? Can't imagine there's that much time left in the day, honestly. Well, it doesn't look completely awful. So... Please take me there. We have spent a lot of the day paused. So maybe it hasn't been quite that long. Yeah, so we're headed down there. And indeed, that is the thing I was trying to get to before. But it's moving quite fast, I guess, so the autopilot helps. Getting me synced up with it. It's still 4 kilometers away, which is pretty far. Actually, it shouldn't be moving fast, right? Because it's very far away? But okay, now we're headed straight for it. So it's only a couple hundred meters away. I can barely see it. How do I... No. I couldn't remember yet how to match velocity. So it's... Oh my gosh, it's so tiny. Okay. Yes, unidentified signal nearby. I agree with you on that. Found the satellite. Ah! So there was something... There it is, a recording. Here's Gabbro. This thing is still just floating out in space, huh? Checking in on the deep space satellite per ground control's request. Check out an equipment problem. See? I wouldn't mind being a satellite. It's peaceful out here. The lens. Satellite looks good. No dust or scratches, no evidence of sparking or violent explosions. So maybe they saw a nova? Keep up the good work. I can't, by the way, hear the music, which I think means the day is almost over. Oh, that's the number of degrees, okay. Can I get inside it, or... No, I guess this must be the lens? Yeah, okay. Whoa. Hmm. Well, doesn't seem like much is going on with this, except that we've read Gabbro's notes. How do I... You have to, like, do this to roll? Yeah. And the rest of all this mess is just my ship. So there really isn't anything to look at here, right? I guess I could go talk to Hornfels and ask, what he thought was wrong that made him ask. Also, why is there, like, tally marks on this? Electricity, yeah, but... Okay, anything else on the signal scope? No, although I guess it is interesting to note that the part it points at is right here. That makes sense that this is what would be transmitting. Okay. Ah, yes, that's the signal that you got like a minute to go. What is this? This is part of my ship, isn't it? Scout launcher, maybe? Okay, well, there doesn't seem to be anything much going on the satellite itself. So... I mean, I don't know. We can't do anything productive with the day. I guess I could... just kind of see whether anything interesting happens out here at the end of the day, because I can't do anything else before I get killed. .340. So it's going through degrees very quickly. Right? 1 alligator, 2 alligator. So like every 2.5 seconds it goes through 1 degree. So times 360. 2.5 is 10 over 4. 10 over 4 times 360 is 10 times 90, every 900 seconds, which is 10.5 minutes. Every 10.5 minutes it does an orbit of the solar system, is my rough estimate. I don't know that that's going to matter for any reason, but kind of interesting to know. Okay, we're dead now. I don't even remember the structure of these videos. Did I like do this part and then end the episode and wake up? I think I probably went through all this and we chatted about what we learned during the day, and then I stopped and, you know, before waking up, basically. Okay, so maybe some more exploring to do on Timber Hearth. See what Hornfels thinks about the whole thing. I just saw one lead, which was like Gabbro, and I took it, but maybe there was, I could have asked. Well, I didn't know before who was doing the experiments. Hornfels would have been a reasonable guess, but I didn't know, and now I do. Anyway, that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this return to to Outer Wilds, which, you know, the expansion is called Echoes of the Eye, so I can be forgiven for the mistake. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.